Joe Keery has provided a window into the personal motivations that drive him, particularly focusing on the individual who serves as his primary source of inspiration. In a revealing conversation, he delved into his family dynamics and the profound impact they've had on his life. He began by acknowledging the strong female presences in his upbringing, noting that he is surrounded by 4 sisters, along with numerous great cousins and aunts. This network of supportive women has undoubtedly shaped his perspective, offering a foundation of encouragement and resilience. However, when pressed on who inspires him the most, Keery didn't hesitate to name his mother, highlighting her as a beacon of strength and determination. Elaborating on his admiration, Keery recounted a significant achievement of his mother's that left a lasting impression on him. She, along with her friends, recognized shortcomings in the local education system in the town where he grew up. Dissatisfied with the status quo, they took proactive steps to initiate a charter Montessori public school. This endeavor was no small feat, requiring vision, organization, and persistence to bring to fruition. The school adopted a Montessori approach, which emphasizes hands-on learning, independence, and respect for a child's natural development. Keery and his siblings all attended this institution, benefiting from its innovative methods up until the 8th grade. Keery reflected on his own experiences in traditional schooling, admitting that he wasn't always a standout academic student in the conventional sense. He mentioned having encountered difficulties in earlier educational settings, where perhaps the rigid structure didn't align with his learning style. However, the shift to the Montessori environment proved transformative. He described thriving in this off-the-wall setting, where creativity and self-directed exploration were encouraged. This change not only boosted his confidence but also ignited a love for learning that might have otherwise remained dormant. The freedom to learn at his own pace, engage with materials tangibly, and pursue interests deeply resonated with him, fostering a sense of accomplishment and joy. What amplifies Keery's respect for his mother is the context in which she accomplished this. She was already managing the demanding role of raising 5 children, a full-time job in itself that requires immense patience, multitasking, and emotional investment. To add the responsibility of founding and establishing a school on top of that demonstrates extraordinary capability and dedication. Keery's words convey a deep sense of awe for her ability to balance these roles, suggesting that her example has taught him valuable lessons in perseverance and multitasking. It's as if her actions modeled how to turn dissatisfaction into action, inspiring him to approach his own challenges with similar resolve. Concluding his thoughts on this topic, Keery wrapped up by reiterating his profound respect and admiration for her. This sentiment underscores the foundational role family plays in personal development, where inspirations drawn from loved ones can propel one forward in life. His mother's story is a testament to the power of initiative, showing how one person's determination can ripple out to benefit an entire community, including her own children. In a lighter vein, Keery also touched upon his love for cooking, a hobby that seems to bring him considerable pleasure. He proclaimed his affinity for the culinary arts, noting that it's an activity he thoroughly enjoys. Specifically, he highlighted his skill in making shrimp scampi, describing it as a dish he's particularly adept at preparing. One can imagine the aroma of garlic and herbs filling the air as he cooks, creating a comforting and inviting atmosphere. He suggested accompanying it with some wine, turning a simple meal into a more elevated experience. This pairing evokes images of relaxed evenings, perhaps shared with friends or family, where good food and conversation flow freely. Adding an element of intrigue, Keery mentioned a recipe imparted to him by his sister, one that he chose not to reveal. This undisclosed secret adds a personal touch, hinting at the close-knit bonds within his family. Recipes like this often carry emotional weight, serving as heirlooms that connect generations. His decision to keep it private respects that intimacy, while also teasing the curiosity of listeners. It's another example of how family influences permeate various aspects of his life, from education to everyday pleasures like cooking. To expand on these revelations, consider the broader implications of Keery's inspirations. His mother's establishment of the Montessori school not only altered his educational trajectory but also likely instilled values of innovation and community service. In a world where educational systems can sometimes stifle creativity, her actions represent a bold stand for better alternatives. For Keery, this might translate into his career choices, where he seeks roles that challenge norms and allow for personal expression. The emphasis on female role models in his life, sisters, aunts, cousins, suggests an upbringing rich in diverse perspectives, fostering empathy and understanding. This environment could contribute to his ability to portray complex characters with nuance, drawing from real-life inspirations. Moreover, the overlap between his admiration for his mother and his culinary interests points to a theme of nurturing. Just as his mother nurtured her family and a new school, cooking allows Keery to nurture himself and others through food. Shrimp scampi, with its comforting flavors, might symbolize care and hospitality, qualities he associates with home.